Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Rio Ferdinand commends two-man United players for their extra training efforts, lineup predictions for United versus Barnsley clash, and star winger set for a new contract extension. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Rio Ferdinand highlights extra effort of two-man United stars. Former Manchester United icon Rio Ferdinand recently made a discreet visit to Carrington, the club's training ground, just after releasing a video with Cristiano Ronaldo, where the legendary Portuguese had a cheeky dig at Erik ten Hag. Ferdinand admitted the timing of his visit left him feeling slightly uneasy, but upon arrival, it was clear the club had more pressing matters, and Ronaldo's comments were seen as just another remark from a former player. During his visit, Ferdinand took part in a walk and talk with ten Hag and couldn't help but notice the positive atmosphere at Carrington. The former defender was particularly struck by two players out on the training pitch, putting in extra work. With smiles on their faces, Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes were enjoying a friendly competition, and the sight brought warmth to Ferdinand's heart. Ferdinand said, "I liked what I saw. The environment felt clean, pure, and full of smiles. I was chatting with Eric when I saw Bruno and Marcus doing extras, laughing, competing, and it just made me happy. We've all spoken about Rashford not looking himself, but to see him enjoying it again was great." He shared his observation with ten Hag, noting that Rashford didn't seem to have the same energy during matches. The manager reassured him, saying, "This is the Marcus we see every day, the one who's always like this behind the scenes." It was clear that Rashford, despite recent criticism, is thriving within the training environment. The smiles continued into the weekend, with Rashford netting his first Premier League goal of the season in the win over Southampton. Known for being a player who thrives on confidence, his recent performance hints at a promising run of form. A happy Rashford, as history shows, often means goals galore. Last season, Rashford managed an impressive 30 goals across all competitions, though he struggled to replicate that form the following year, scoring only 8. With Erik ten Hag standing by him and signs that the extra training is paying off, United fans will be hopeful that Rashford is once again on the verge of hitting his stride. Predicted Manchester United 11 for EFL Cup clash against Barnsley. Manchester United's EFL Cup campaign kicks off this week with a home tie against Barnsley. After winning the competition in 2023, the Reds will be eager to reclaim the trophy, having been knocked out in the fourth round last year with a disappointing 3-0 defeat to Newcastle United. United come into this fixture on a high, following a confident 3-0 victory over Southampton last Saturday. Barnsley, meanwhile, find themselves sitting 7th in League One, having secured 10 points from their opening 6 matches. Daryl Clark's side will approach this contest after a 3-0 defeat to Stevenage at the weekend, though they earned this third-round clash with commendable victories over Wigan Athletic and Sheffield United in earlier rounds. In goal, Altay Bayındır is expected to get the nod. Having largely played a backup role since joining United last year, his only appearance came in the FA Cup win over Newport County in January. The EFL Cup provides a fresh opportunity for Bayındır to impress, as Erik ten Hag is likely to rotate his squad for the midweek fixture. At right back, 17-year-old Harry Almaz could make his senior debut. With regular fullback Nasser Mazraoui nursing an injury following the Southampton win, Almaz, who has been on the fringes of the first team, may be given the chance to showcase his potential under the Old Trafford lights. At centre-back, Johnny Evans looks set to start after making a return to the club as a free agent last year. He came off the bench in the final minutes of Saturday's match, and with injury concerns plaguing the rest of United's defense, the experienced Northern Irishman could be called upon to anchor the backline. Harry Maguire, despite hobbling late on in the win at St. Mary's, might also retain his place if deemed fit enough to start. Diogo Dalot is expected to feature again, most likely on the left side of defense, as Mazraoui's absence forces a reshuffle. The Portuguese defender has been a consistent figure for United this season, and the Barnsley clash could see him return to his preferred position at right back should ten Hag need to balance his squad. In midfield, young Kobbie Mainoo has been a bright spark for United since breaking into the first team last year. He is tipped to start again as he continues to impress with his energetic performances. Alongside him, Toby Collier, who made his debut off the bench in the defeat to Liverpool earlier this month, may be handed his first start in what promises to be a valuable experience for the promising talent. Up front, Alejandro Garnacho is likely to start on the left wing after scoring from the bench at the weekend. The young Argentine will be looking to regain full match fitness after a spell on the sidelines. On the right, Amad Diallo could also retain his place, having established himself as a regular feature in Ten Hag's plans recently. And leading the line, Joshua Zirkzee, who impressed in the Southampton win, remains United's only fit striker, meaning another start is likely for the young Dutch forward. Manchester United set to offer long-term contract to promising star. Manchester United have had a mixed start to the season, collecting 6 points from their opening 4 league fixtures. However, despite the team's inconsistencies, a few players have shone brightly. One such standout is young winger Amad Diallo, who is now poised to be rewarded with a new contract. According to reports from the Manchester Evening News, United are eager to secure Amad's future by offering him a long-term deal. The 22-year-old Ivorian is currently in the final year of his contract, but the club has no intention of letting him leave on a free transfer next summer, especially after his impressive performances early in the campaign. Amad has featured in 3 of United's 4 league matches so far, contributing a goal and an assist. His assist came in United's much-needed 3-0 win over Southampton, helping the team bounce back from consecutive defeats. Erik ten Hag has favored Amad over fellow young talent Alejandro Garnacho, signaling his belief in the winger's potential as a key player for United moving forward. Since joining United from Atlanta in January 2021 for £37 million, Amad has faced challenges in breaking into the first team. He spent loan spells at Rangers and Sunderland to gain experience. Last season, his Premier League appearances were limited to just 9 matches, but after a strong preseason, he seems to have finally cemented his place in the squad. Amad may get another chance to impress tonight, as United take on Barnsley in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. The competition holds special significance for Ten Hag, as it was the first trophy he won with United during the 2022-23 season. After a disappointing early exit last year, Amad and his teammates will be determined to avoid a repeat and progress in the competition. With a league fixture against Crystal Palace looming on Saturday, United will hope Amad's fine form continues as they aim to build momentum both in the Cup and the league. If his performances remain consistent, a new contract seems certain to follow soon. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.